got a story about a man named Certified. He's the MacGyver of Ukraine. No need to hide with his charm. He can fix any broken heart. A true Casanova, tearing lovers apart. He walks in the room smooth as can be. All the ladies stop to catch a glimpse. Can't you see? He's got that swagger that'll make your knees weak. An irresistible magnet, catching hearts like a thief.
Certified. Hello. There's three moments. Hello, hello. Oh.
So good and tasty.
Yeah. Hello, Columna. Hello. How are you? I will start the stream with Certified. How you doing, Columna? Yeah, I'm good. I felt like streaming today. Yesterday I planned on streaming. My head was hurting, so I was like, eh. Let me close my personal Windows is chilling with some Valheim. Haven't you said you stopped playing games? I mean, it's okay if you play games, but I remember you saying, "Oh, it's a waste of time." No. You know. So now I kind of look at you with disappointment. Head was hurting. I had like a migraine. You came out of retirement. Okay. So this game, you shouldn't play it on stream until you turn on the streamer mode, turns out, because the music is copyrighted for some reason. You retired yesterday again? What made you retire yesterday? I'm working on this project. I don't know if you're into electronics or not. So I'm working on like light bulbs, these like LED light bulbs. Let me show you one. They kind of look like this. Rage quit what? Well, you know, the light bulbs that look like this. I'm trying to fix one. I got the motherboards for them from China, and I'm trying to install it, and I'm making a video about it for the YouTube channel, which everybody should obviously subscribe to it. So instead of throwing out the lamp, because this is the part that died on the lamp, and it turns out that the Chinese make replacement ones. So you just like remove this, put this on, and you have a new working lamp for a fraction of the cost. Yeah. So what game made you rage quit? Almost. Valheim. Oh yeah. It made us rage quit also. It's fucking Apudalo. Hello. I don't remember where we stopped here. Yeah, we played it a little bit on Fridays, and it didn't. I don't know. It was a little too annoying. It's not a chill game. It wasn't what we expected it to be, right? We beat the first boss. That's what I remember. We didn't play it so much, but we beat the first boss. Kept dying to trolls and shit. I was just chopping down trees and killing deers with the arrow and bow. No, we got to the place with snow. I think I remember. We got to like the place, the snowy place.
Fuck does Kuno care? You found Kuno's secret door to Kuno's secret shack. It was closed for 5,000 years. How the fuck did you get in? Shit. Get the fuck out of here. You can't do that.
He can't do that, Kuno. He's trying to fuck at you again.
Pigs can't displace. Can't do that teleport shit. How did you like it in there, pig old boy? Kuno's got a lot of cool shit there, right? It's a vitamin, pig. Don't you know anything?
You could use some.
Okay, whatever. You fucking need that shit to stay on top of your game. Kuno grows through like a tube a day, and you look like you could use a bottle.
Oh, don't teach
I want to
him,
kill this
Kuno.
kid.
He's gonna use it against you, Kuno.
You're not getting this, pig. It completely takes away the hangover. It's like you didn't do anything. Like you stayed home playing with your choo-choo.
Fuck you, pig. Don't do mag. You're gonna OD and you're gonna fucking die.
Good call, Pigmeister. Don't come and talk to Kuno about his kingdom. Kuno doesn't fucking care.
Okay, I forgot. We haven't played this for over like a month. I already forgot. Let's go talk to the lady at the harbor. Have you played this War of Mine, Columna?
Whoa. What have we here? A bridge with loose nails and rot-infested wood that creaks in the wind.
Yeah, War of Mine.
Construction code violation if there ever was one.
It's like the shelter. Is it 2D? Yeah, like a side scroller with a war, and you have to survive, and every night you go steal, and it gives you depression. No, that's something else. I think, yeah, there's a game with a similar name. Last of Us, I think that's the one you're talking about. Maybe.
Guess so. Just be careful out there. One false step could cost.
I don't think I ever had a dog in the game. Maybe there is dogs, but so far I only had humans. Oh, the grieving father and immune girl. Was there like a movie from it like a year or two
What can I
ago?
help you with?
2 years ago?
That's the man who was killed. I'm afraid this is a discussion for once we've cleared the lynching question. Better not tie the forestay to the backstay on this. I hope there is something else I can help you with. Quite a few things, I'm afraid. The information I'm to share with you includes sensitive trade secrets. For the sake of my employer, I have to ask for your names and badge numbers.
Of course, ma'am. We should have introduced ourselves. I am Lieutenant Kitsuragi from Precinct 57, and this is my colleague from Precinct 41, Detective Dubois. I'm afraid Harry doesn't have his badge at the moment. I hope mine will suffice.
Oh, and what happened to yours, Detective? I see. So, are you saying you lost your badge during the course of this episode?
Especially after a night of heavy drinking, I lost all memory of my life and the world. Yes.
I can't hear you, darling. Speak up, please.
Ah,
Oh dear. Some kind of encephalopathic amnesia. I do believe you, naive as that may sound. I simply can't imagine what you gain by...
As I said, ma'am, his technique may be very unconventional, but he is an officer.
Of course, I sympathize. But I'm afraid I simply can't share anything more until I've seen that badge.
She's a professional negotiator. She should be open to some sort of mutually beneficial arrangement. Feelings will guide the way.
I assure you, it is no small matter for me either. We all share the responsibility for disarming this situation. I hope you have a badge for me as soon as possible.
where would I find the fucking badge?
She's silent. The wind flaps the sail above her.
Officer,
Oh, my morale is damaged.
you know, I don't mean to sound cold, but if you want something, you have to give something back. More than just guilt.
You're doing it. Despite your own best efforts, you're still getting in.
I'll be frank with you. If I'm going to break protocol, I need to be able to justify it to my superiors. They're going to want to see something tangible. The Union is conducting drug trade out of the harbor. It's an open secret in Martinez. Surely it must not come as a complete surprise to the RCM either. Perhaps it's time to look into it. Or you can find your badge, which honestly...
Detective, a word in private before we continue.
What do you want?
This is not going quite as I hoped it would, Detective. Honestly, I was expecting you to use your unorthodox technique to keep her off balance, and not volunteer us to be her henchmen. This woman is running circles around us. She might have known about your misplaced badge all along, or she's simply an adept improviser. Either way, we've played straight into her hands.
Maybe this is all her plan. She might have heard about you.
No. If there is reasonable suspicion, we must investigate. Otherwise, she could claim we are siding with the Union, or that we are on their... What I propose is, we ask her, then we investigate, briefly. But do not share the outcome of this investigation with her. We tell her it's done, and demand for her information on the lynching. Oh, that would be fantastic, but do we have the time? The world is large, and your badge is 8 by 6 centimeters.
The situation might have changed drastically by the time you locate it.
You could request a new one from your station, but that would literally take months.
You're back. Good.
Hmm.
What can I help you with? It's quite straightforward. Someone is using Terminal B to smuggle raw ingredients from the Samar and Isola into Revachol with the Union's blessing. Wild Pine,
Ingredients for what?
meth and dextroamphetamine, GBL and various synthetic psychedelics. Honestly, it might be quicker to say what you can't make from the stuff. Yes. After they clear the terminal, we lose track. The actual production is taking place at various sites in and around Jamrock Quarter, north of here.
Wild Pine seems to be well apprised of the local drug trade, ma'am. Do you mean to say the Union also produces the product? Says drug.
We're in logistics. It's our business to know. And no. As far as the company knows, the Union does not produce it. They transport the ingredients for a cut.
They're just mules.
Yes, but you won't get anything out of Evrat and the Dock Workers Union. Still, every chain has its weak link.
The handoff. The motor lorries at the roundabout.
Precisely. Someone needs to move the ingredients from the harbour into the city. Once they reach Jamrock, they're distributed to a network of local manufacturers well beyond our grasp. But in transit, they're vulnerable.
How convenient that they're stranded like beached whales at that roundabout.
Perhaps you've noticed that a number of lorries are tangled in a traffic jam at the roundabout just now. Interview the drivers who are still hanging about.
I think we
One
talked
of
to
them
the
might be
drivers.
waiting for a crucial shipment. I'll be explicit. If you find this driver, I will share company secrets with you.
Uncovering Union secrets could also give you an upper hand when dealing with them.
Yes? Excellent. According to my reports, there are at least 3 lorry drivers lingering near the roundabout. Hopefully one of them will know something. It may come to nothing. In the meantime,
Okay.
let me know if there's any other way I may be of assistance.
Uh, Apartment 28. It's still early for that. Where's this quest? There's a quest that's about to fail. Failed. Wednesday morning. Now what day is it now? It doesn't say. Monday, okay. Still early. Well, let's go to the roundabout. Have we checked the garbage? Oh no, that's not garbage.
Hello again, my man. What's on your mind?
You seem like a man who knows about drugs.
Oh, high-grade narcotics, illegal firearms.
Relax. He's merely joking.
Can't even get a few jokes past you, my man. I've got another haul of found cargo. Mostly sporting goods, tracksuits. They usually get shipped to Grad in the Occident. Though we've been making headway in the Ilmoran market lately.
The man taps his fingers rhythmically against his arm.
This guy doesn't seem like the guy.
Ah, man. Me and narcotics go way back. Had some good times surfing the psychic waves of my own consciousness, you know? But those days are behind me. There are other addictions in my life now. Why the inquiry, my man? Hey, man, that's serious criminal talk. Are you trying to pull some sort of an entrapment thing on me?
Entrapment is a practice whereby an officer of the law induces a person to commit a criminal offense that the person would have otherwise been unlikely to commit, usually through...
Then what's your deal here?
Okay, let's tell him.
We have a credible lead, sir. Someone on this roundabout is waiting for a bulk shipment from the harbor to load it on their lorry and drive it to Jamrock.
Not me, man. No way. I don't need any trouble. Shit's bad enough anyway. This jam's got folks up in arms, and I'm afraid it's headed toward a conflagration. Look, man, I try to stay away from the criminal underbelly of Revachol. I'm a guest here. You really need to find another man to probe with those questions.
We wouldn't say he's lying, sire.
Okay, there must be another person in this roundabout, right? This guy?
The woman still has her eyes fixed on the photograph in her hands in the background.
Ah, this is the grandma, this is not the driver. It's the babushka. Where are the other three drivers? This obviously is not a driver. Who is it?
Right to work! Right to work! Shame on...
Welcome to Revachol.
Ah, well, there you go. Racist lorry driver.
Don't you welcome to Revachol me. My grandfather came here from a 3,000-year-old racist isolationist culture, while your ancestors came to this island a mere 300 years ago. Every school of thought and government has failed in the city. but I love it nonetheless. It belongs to me as much as it belongs to you. It's men like you who keep Revachol divided, making it that much harder for everyone to climb out of this post-war limbo.
What he means is, fixation on the Revacholian nation makes it harder for Revachol to actually attain self-determination.
Oh, come on, man. I just said welcome to Revachol. It's a lorry driver thing.
Also, is drug trafficking a lorry driver thing also?
I know exactly what you meant. You think my kind doesn't belong here, that I should watch myself and behave. But you see, I'm an officer of the RCN. It's actually my job to make sure you
Wow,
behave.
Kim is really
I would
pissed.
advise you to remember that.
Silence. The air between them. Your partner needs backup. Now's your moment to shine.
How am I going to back him up? Fucking A, Kim? I've got your back. That sounds fucked up. Sounds childish. Well, I think we all learned something here.
Whatever you say, officers. Oh, not much anymore. I'm here to pick up some cargo, but the dock workers are on strike.
Okay,
so,
this is the guy
it's a
that's picking up
sit and wait on
drugs.
your ass situation. Apples.
Apples is exactly the kind of thing you'd say if you had something to hide.
Yeah, apples. I take it you had other questions? Drugs? They're shit, man. I don't let anything pollute my body. You know where that shit comes from? Sarah Miriza, Safre, Ilmara. They take the money from our local junkies here and then use it to outcompete us in the manufacture. They know they can't beat us in a fair fight, so they have to get us to weaken ourselves somehow. It's racial sabotage, racial economic sabotage. I don't go for that foreign piss. Proper booze is made in Mundi. Or sometimes I like a dram of that Yugograd vodka. Koikos and worse much, but they do no booze. Not in, not out. I'll never betray the purity of my tribe.
So you're telling us that you don't know anything about drug smuggling through Terminal B?
I don't know shit. If I did, I wouldn't tell you. What do you think? I can't leave the lorry unguarded. Stuff's been getting looted lately.
Ex Promaru said Coca-Cola, 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 Coca. Cola, Coca-Cola, 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 Pepsi, 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 Pepsi. Pepsi 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 Pepsi.
Hello, Primo. I laughed so fucking hard at that meme you posted. That's actually like real medication. Well, it's not medication, it's just like supplements for sleep. Yeah, for who doesn't know, it's a medication, it's a supplement called sleep retard.
Yeah, I knew that guy. He was an honest driver who loved his country. We were having a good debate about genetics at the Wheeling in Rags when some kip boys smashed his luck and took damn near everything. Since he left, I haven't had anyone to talk to.
How are you, Primaro?
If they were getting drunk inside the whirling in rags, how could they know who broke into the lorry?
What? Aren't we allowed to say that he's a kips who do all the stealing around here? That's not road to science, man.
Your rib hurts from the coughing, probably bruised from the coughing. Man, I'm coughing also like a bitch.
Isn't it obvious? Fucking Sealang, that beady-eyed South Samaran. His little side business is a scam. I wouldn't be surprised if he was peddling drugs as well. He's a Samaran guy who likes to pretend he's some kind of businessman. Really, he's just selling his employer stuff. Stuff he stole after he broke the seals on his Humanox lorry.
I have the same exact issue. Like, really. Since the beginning of winter. Some shitty ass virus or something.
Just follow the smell. It smells like apricot and oil when you're nearby.
Yes, yes. Where is he?
Looks like I offended your partner there. Too bad. Sealang's usually a little bit south of here, near the canal. You can't miss him. Just watch yourselves.
You think you caught them all?
His tribe are
I don't know, it's just
naturalizers.
been unhealthy
They're
the
good.
whole fucking winter and
He's
it hasn't
on
been
the
even cold, you know?
100%.
Plasma. I think it's some type of flu. I don't know. I might get some expectorants to just like clear my chest from fucking shit. Cause I've took them, but it didn't help me much.
I wouldn't be so sure about it. Not until we've heard what Sealang himself has to say.
Guess so.
Yeah. Let's go south then. Oh, we can learn something. We got points. Huh. I think we need a lot of logic. Is this the guy?
You see a Samaran street vendor surrounded by a motley assemblage of goods. When he realizes you're looking at him, his face breaks into a wide welcome.
Happy shopping, officer! Everything's cool here. Everything's cool. The goods are cool, the customers are cool, the place is cool.
Suddenly
One
an
more
Indian
thing,
guy in the
officer.
game.
From out on the bay, a cool wind gathers. It sweeps into the city, tugging at the textiles hanging around the stand. Some distance away,
You're very cool. Bang, 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 bang.
Maybe he's high.
Oh, yes. You got style. You got personal style. You know what you like. You like premium menswear. Look around and browse. Everything looks cool on a guy like you. Take your time.
don't be distracted by the flattery and funny man act. Questions.
Persuade him to give you some money.
Me? It's a boring story, officer. Who cares about the past?
He's definitely
I'm all
from
business
India.
now. All Revachol.
This
Definitely.
man probably comes from Seaguy, sometimes known as the Apricot Suzerainty, an archipelago in the Samaran Isola. Apricot Suzerainty calls to mind an era when the Seaguy archipelago was colonized by Revachol. It's a bit of a slur, in other words.
That's right, officer. But it's a bad scene for business there. Too many regulations. Extremely bad for an Hey! Why not support this local entrepreneur? You can start by buying a pair of sexy pants or cool sunglasses. Maybe some macaroni?
Wow, he says everything.
Drugs? I don't go in for that, officer. Drugs ruin lives. Unless you're into drugs, of course. In which case, drugs are excellent. Mwah! Tasty, tasty drugs.
I'm super into drugs.
That's very cool. A lot of the coolest detectives do drugs. Sadly, I don't have any drugs on sale. Or at my home, or on my person. That's even cooler. You investigating that and all. But I am not a lorry driver. I'm just a street vendor. I don't know anything about that.
A blatant lie, sire. Yet he tells it with such conviction. We'd believe him if we didn't know better.
Who said that? It's the fat racist, right? I bet it's him. He has an agenda against me because I'm an immigrant who works harder than he does. He's a hater.
So you admit you're a lorry driver?
No, I just said I work harder and he's an asshole. I'm... Okay, maybe I'm a lorry driver too. A little. But
He's
that's
just
not
a
the most
little
important
lorry
thing
driver.
about me. That's my day job. This is my dream. No! That's insane! It's the fat hater. He's been eyeing me for a week and he sent you here. Maybe he's the one, huh? Have you thought about that? Nothing. I told you. I'm not a dumb guy. I don't get involved.
And what crowd is that?
Crowd. You know, the
No, he wasn't talking about an abstract crowd. It was that crowd.
Hmm.
Shush, please. There's bad people doing bad things here. That's all I know. Please, don't get me into this mess. I spent 15 years working my way up.
Here we go. There's a tiny bit of truth on the table. Zoom in on it.
It's a she, okay? The other drivers call her the lady driver.
Hmm.
You're better off staying away from her. The way they talk about her, she's no lady. I don't know. Maybe. If she is, I haven't gone near her.
It could be. She was strained. He's not ruling her out.
All of them. I don't know. I told you all I know. Are we cool now?
But they said there is 3 drivers, and it turns out that there is 4
The racist
drivers.
or the other one with the tattoos?
Exactly, talking about this driver.
All of them. Even the ones who've left. I don't hang out with them. I don't remember who has tattoos.
I don't remember who has tattoos. Okay, let's go.
Alright.
Let's go check
I
the old
suppose.
lady.
Let's cap this off with a purchase. You can walk away from here with funky sunglasses, detectives. Both of you. You deserve it.
Oh,
Start with a little compliment, then work your way up from there. This is about business, remember.
Oh, okay. But why?
After all this mess, the broken seals, lying to you, come on.
An investment? What kind of investment?
it's an investment in me. My risk-reward ratio is insane. Invest into me, not telling your employer about the operation. Oh, that's a good one.
Ha! That! You drive a hard bargain, officer. I respect that. Okay. What's it going to cost me? Sounds like a fair deal all around.
1 million was a little.
Corruption.
Fuck off, game.
It's just like bus or seagull. A kid watching out of a window describing things going by.
Okay, let's go shake that grandma. First, be right back. Alright, I'm back. Let's just talk to this grandma. Is she the drug person?
The woman still has her eyes fixed on the photograph in her hands. In the background, the radio plays.
If you want her attention, you may need to be more forceful.
Where am I? Who are you? Never mind. I remember now. I'm still stuck in that traffic jam in the 50s. Back in Mecca, during the time of the revolution, the sidewalks and cafes are filled with young people. I was on my way to see a new Boyadero picture starring Gabriel Buenguerro. Until you came along, that is. This is Gabriel Buenguerro.
A strikingly handsome man looks straight at you, his head crowned with a wide brim hat. His hair is dark as an oil slick, and his jaw the most perfectly chiseled thing you've ever seen.
He was the biggest star of his day. Girls used to faint in the aisles of cinema whenever he came on the screen. And
in all likelihood, it's a world that's only ever existed in her mind.
I wasn't dreaming. I was there, Loman. It was early spring, and the mind behind you people were tearing each other apart over your petty little revolution.
The Republic of Mesk is a massive confederation on the Isola of Muindi, the world's largest state by territory. It's a
right. I have other
constitutional
questions.
Monarchy.
Why not, Harife? It's not like I have anything better to do in this hellhole.
Yeah, it's fucking amazing, the voice acting. Everyone has an accent, everyone is like a different voice. I like the design of the world. Like, you don't see much of the world, it's just like different stories, bits and pieces from everybody.
Diamonds? Of course not. But wouldn't it be marvelous if I was? Whatever stupid things they put in the lorry, I imagine. I quit concerning myself with that a long time ago. Besides, I don't drive the lorry for the cargo, if you know what I mean.
She says that as if something narcotic is the real reason.
Then it's contraband, Loman. What? Do you want to take an old woman in?
Yeah, it's like
Lock me away like Bad Hand Hermenegildo.
made up places and yeah, made up history about those places and stories about their culture and stuff. Like, this person is from, I forgot the place, but it's peaceful and very developed. When everyone, like, everybody was fighting a revolution, she was like living the good life, you know?
Bad Hand, Hermenegildos's bad hand, strangled 300 people. What can I say? Some people just really like strangling people.
Of course not. To truly understand the Boyadero, you need to listen to on the Western Plain.
A boyadero, boya for short, is a cowherder from upstream Magritte, the great steppes of northern Mesk. He is a rugged individualist and explorer.
It's an old ballad about a young girl who falls in love with a daring Boyadero. He promises to marry her as soon as he returns from the west.
Now the her accent actually changed.
Of course not. The Boyadero returns from the Western Plain a changed man. One night, as he and his beloved are out walking along the river Maigret, she pleads with him to give up his riding and settle.
In the background, you can hear the orchestra swell as the screen fills with the maiden's imploring eyes.
So the Boyadero strangles his
Can only
beloved
take it for so long.
in the night. Then he rides off, because the Western Plain is calling to him.
Now gather round, I'm the new fool in town. My sound is laid down by the underground. I drink up all the Hennessy you got on your shelf, so just let me introduce myself. My name is Humpty, pronounced with the umpty. Yo ladies, oh how I like to funk thee. And all the rappers in the top 10, please allow me to bump thee.
I'ma finish this game. Wanna challenge, Mike? You want to challenge me? You're calling me out? I have a bold spot. I made it worse. You want a challenge? That make me look different than Eminem at least. He's not bald. No, it's not. It's not like bald spots. It's this fucking headphone. Like it would mess up my hair, but it will die soon. But I'm not getting the same type. I am not. I don't like it anymore the way they make them. So, do you want to challenge, Mike? I can finish it. I can finish it in a very short amount of time. On stream.
The most beautiful. A
The
true
most
Boyadero
beautiful.
has a whole horizon to himself. He can be tied down by man or woman. His beloved was selfish. She didn't know what it meant to love a Boyadero.
Enjoy Bezos bucks.
Thank you, Mike. Thank you. 9 months. We have a baby. We have a stream baby. Me and you, Mike. Nerdy Kitty Jr. I don't know why kitty, the word kitty sounds like a female. What's the male kitty? Kito? Nerdy Kito. No, that sounds like a fat nerdy kitty. It's like nerdy Kito. Like diabito. I should stop. That's not making any sense. We need to beat up this grandma. We need to get the information from her.
Did you just call me a lady, Herife?
No, I'm not Herife, I'm certified.
I'm not that either, Herife. I've gone too far from it all to remember what was between my legs. It doesn't work like that on the long haul.
What?
I'm only terrifying to small children and to those who used to know me.
Yeah, it's not her. Believe me.
Because they can no longer recognize the person I once was. How should I know? Do I look like I spend a lot of time with the other commoners sniffing around when I have my movies to go to? The big ones, the trucks. There's no women and men there, it's all just... In the middle of this town, there's a ghostly motorway. It takes all the people where they want to stay.
You feel very cold suddenly, as if standing face to face with a terrifying adversary. Then, in the background, a quiet song seeps from her cabin into the air. You don't hear any vocals.
Oh, Sim.
She's just a distracted old woman. We should maybe let her get back to her things.
So he doesn't think she's the lady driver?
You hear that, Loman? I don't think your partner likes you spending too much time with me.
Nothing. I just don't think she's connected to anything.
He doesn't want your frail mind caught up in something here. Something unconnected to the case. But connected to this woman tuning out like that.
Oh, don't worry about me. I'm one of the best communers around. I drive routes no one else will. Lomonosov's Land, Udajnaya Zemlya, the Western Plain.
Like, it's like, even the names, Udachna Zemlya, it's just like, it's Lucky Land. And it's in Russian, but it's written in, I don't know, like, they made the hybrid world from all different cultures.
A terrible cold comes over her, rattling her teeth as she stares inward.
I should finish this game before the month ends, to show to Mike that I can finish games.
The Transcatolia Magistral. You for 1A. Adestradas do Mirador. All the good ones. The deep trenches. Where the bluebirds fly. You're right, Loman. I'm the one who should take my health more seriously.
A correct appraisal. You're quite shabby.
Is that all you woke me up to say?
Huh.
What do I need drugs for, Loman? What I see, what I feel. The great adversary. No drugs can compare.
The woman swayed.
Yes, go. Enough jump.
Okay, she's not the person we're looking at. Who's? I still think it's that fat guy, not the grandma. The fat guy or the Indian guy? Yeah. She seems genuine. Right, fatty.
Looking for something? I don't know what you're talking about. He did something. He stole his employer's goods and another lorryman's job. You should be thankful for the tip. Listen up, fuckwits. You don't scare me.
Oh.
You cops don't run Revachol West. You don't run Martinez. You don't run anything.
No. He means La Puta Madre.
A legendary, and not in a good way, crime boss from Jamrock. Controls what is probably the most powerful. Looks like the lieutenant has a plan. Let him do this.
Yeah, him.
Then I presume you are familiar with his peonies.
Yeah, they're his little bitches. He's got them all over the unions.
Not just the unions. He has peonies everywhere. Some say he even has them in the RCM. Dirty fucking peonies who'd do anything for him. Multi-ethnic drug addicts.
The lieutenant adopts a rodentine quality. Be cool, sire. He's getting into this.
You're not peonies. You wouldn't be investigating a drug thing if you were.
Yes, we are.
No, of course not. We are not peonies. But if we were, and one of Madre's drivers were to be stealing from him, then it's a good peony's job to find out who that is.
He's surprisingly good at this. Not bad at all.
It's not a hard job. It won't take a long time. It won't make Padre Madre angry. But a stupid fucking racist is standing in the way, protecting this fucking thief.
I'm not scared of you or the mob. I'm under the protection of the Lorrymen and Carters Guild.
You've seen that corpse in the ceramic armor there. Did his shitty little guild protect him?
Nah, you wouldn't just leave him out there if you...
The lieutenant turns and gives you a barely perceptible nod. I softened him up as best I could. Now it's on you to finish the job.
Half-light. Can I level up half-light? Where's half-light? Come on.
Men like this only respect two things: strength and fear.
Fuck you, I told you. I'm not gonna...
There. His voice grows smaller as yours.
I'm gonna fuck you for the rest of my life. Ah, which one?
Fucking homo cop. Look, fuck you, man. It's some lorry down there. Green, banged up thing. I don't fucking know who she is.
When did she go away?
I don't know. I don't even know her name. She just rolls with the fleet and acts like a big shot. Some dyke, probably. I haven't even seen past the monument. Down there. The Green Temple. Now, leave me the fuck alone, okay?
A small temple by the monument. Green. Let's get into that lorry.
I will be coming back, fatty. Where is it? Where is the monument? Can I shake him for more money? Where's the monument? The map doesn't work everywhere. Just like works on the main road like here. No, it doesn't even work. I'm guessing the monument is like on the other side. Let's call the police and ask for a map.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you? Just a moment, officer.
10-4, come in, officer. Over. 10-9, over. 10-4, message received. This is a very serious... Is it him? What does he want? Says he lost his badge and needs to report it. He what? He lost his badge? Who lost his badge? Dick fucking Mullen. Who do you think?
It's Officer Dick Mullen from the bestseller Dick Mullen and the Lost Identity.
Dick Mullen is not your name. It's the name of a... Defend yourself. Immediately. They laugh at
Okay.
you.
10-4, I hear you, officer. I'm just going to make a note here that you are in pursuit of your misplaced badge. Over.
Fuck me. Mac, come here. You've got to hear this.
What's going on?
Super Cop here lost his badge.
He lost his what?
His badge. He lost his goddamn fucking badge. He asks you to please stop saying he lost his badge.
Why? Did he find it?
Sergeant Orson was wondering if you found your badge yet.
You don't have a comeback. Sorry. It's hard to think like this.
He's not replying. Looks like he's still looking for it. 10-9, come again. I didn't get that. Over.
New heights even for Captain Sober.
Ask him. Ask him if he's lost his gun too.
Oh, jeez.
Sergeant Orson wants to know if you lost your gun too. Over.
Oh, fuck. Lying over the phone, it's easy. Just...
He says he didn't.
Thank God for that. That would have been a nightmare. I don't even want to imagine the poor prick who has to relay that kind of news to the cat. Losing his badge is bad enough. Tell him to find it, and fast. We can have some gangbanger
We're all glad to hear you've not lost your gun, officer. You need further assistance? Over. Okay.
Wait. Before you say anything stupid, think it through. You're going to be looking at a straitjacket if you tell everyone you lost your memory.
10-4, sir. I'm not hearing your question. Understood, sir. Over. Roger that. 10-10, over and out.
Okay, we reported the badge missing. That was one task. Manager guard. This is in the bar here, right?
Can I help you? Mine? No, it belongs to the whirling.
Thank you for clearing that up. Why do you keep the container locked?
Why? To keep the hobos and drunks out. That's why. And the neighbors too. They put their trash.
I thought as much. And are you the only party with access to the trash?
Well, yes. Us.
It seems a little callous, doesn't it? Something stirs in you. Okay then. Maybe you're callous yourself.
What do you need them for?
It concerns the case. Please cooperate.
Just bring them back once you're done, please.
Alright, let's go check it out. Let's go check the garbage out. I think this is the best way to go about it. It's just like do tasks. instead of just running around. Is this the garbage container?
This trash container is locked. The sliding lid has a padlock that says, whirling in with a well-oiled crack, the lock pops open. It should... Don't. Maybe you shouldn't. There is, but you won't like it. Sweat forms on your brow. Your hand, the smell of rotten food rises to greet you. You see soggy cartons, dirty rags, and organic waste.
We're just in time. This hasn't been emptied for over a week.
You see milk and egg rest with one broken egg in it. Some pasta wrapper. Picking up the soggy packages somehow feels familiar. A box falls into pieces in your hands. Batiste Soleil cereal. There are plastic pasta packages below, and turbo noodles. Nothing of note, however. Among the threadbare kitchen towels, something catches your eye. As the legs of the slime-covered jeans begin to unspool from the garbage, a rank corpse smell fills the air.
The victim's clothes? Cadaverine odor is faint. If these belong to the deceased, they were removed when he was still in the early stages of... Drop them in here, officer. Guitar-marked blue jeans. Pockets empty or emptied. He wore them with a belt, too. A white belt. The loops appear stretched, but the belt is missing. That's it. Do you see anything else in there?
Something slimy catches your eye. A drab, long-sleeved shirt, olive-colored, appears from the food waste, dripping with pus.
This is a military-type overgarment. No label or serial number. This is the kind of rib-knit shirt that's worn over light armor to conceal it in an urban scenario. Anything more?
The rest of the rags are just kitchen variety.
All right. We should go to Gart again and ask if he knows who put the clothes in the trash. It could be as simple as someone from the hostel cleaning the yard. Or that one. Not really. All we know is the victim's clothes are in the trash. The lid was locked and this is...
The lieutenant nods, then looks. It's just organic waste. Nothing. What's this? The garbage stinks in front of you, overflowing with soggy cartons, dirty rags, and organic waste. You pick out a broken mug with an oddly racist depiction of the yellow man frolicking in saffron, only in its social sensibility.
Interesting. Reminds me of the mug collection we saw in our weasel's apartment. Maybe he or she has been dumping their garbage here.
An interesting little clue. Let's see where this goes. Clues have a way...
Or it may just be a coincidence. Either way, something...
The container sounds a muffled gong.
That's one thing off the list. I think we got it all.
Let's go back to Gart.
Can I help you? Thanks. I hope you found what you were looking for. How strange. I certainly didn't put them there. Sylvie had the keys before I got here, and I can vouch for her. I can vouch for all my stuff. None of us would tamper with the crime scene. The trash collection service, CS Municipal. I don't see why they would put anything in the...
Ah, the elusive CS Municipal. I doubt we'll be able to track down who was sent here last and when. This will have to be one of those little threads that solves itself down the road.
On Clinton Street, near the Boogie Street Diamond, a small truck rattles down an alleyway. It stops by a rusted trash container. Two men, their faces rough and swollen, jump out. They look at the container, despondently. CSM is written.
Thank you anyway.
Yes? Yes, have you got it? A lot. A lot. For the room, drinks, and broken... Like what?
Okay, let's see what else. Close the water lock on Wednesday. What day is it now? How do I see the day? I keep forgetting. It's day 1. Huh.
Yes? What do you want to know? I'm afraid you and I are pawns in a pissing competition. You don't know? I assumed you were in on it. That's good. Better still than an imbecilic cop-off. What's there to say? It's just stupidity. The cop kind. Our precincts can't decide if Martinez is part of Jamrock or the Industrial Harbor. Yours or mine, as if we somehow own parts of the city. Typical street gang mentality. So we've let the Union make a mockery of law enforcement here, and now it's come to its natural conclusion. Well, sort of. I think the dispatch desk just told both our stations about the hanging. There was quite the brouhaha at the 57th, I can tell you that. Time to settle it, they said. Cop off. But I assure you, I am not there. Yes, it's a wholly pointless matter. Forget I ever mentioned it.
Now we need to ask him about the case
Yes?
again.
What do you want to know? Ah, yes. The case brief you missed. Now I remember. 3 days ago, the RCM Emergencies Desk received a report about a security guard who was found hanged in Martinez. An anonymous caller said there was a dead body behind the Whirling in Rags hostel cafeteria. The cadaver had been there. During that time, the victim had been stripped of his belongings. The caller did not identify him, but used the word lynching. There is an ongoing labor dispute between the local dock workers and the logistics company Wild Pines. I was told we should approach the death as part of this dispute. They didn't identify themselves in any way. The tone was muffled using a device of some sort. The desk could identify neither the... There's a strong prejudice against involving the RCM in what's seen as union matters. The dock workers union is the de facto police in Martinez. That's us, the Revachol Citizens Militia.
Get the fuck out
We're
of
the
bed, bitch,
police
go!
in this city.
Get up and get the guy go. Time to wake up, bitch, get up.
The RCM,
It works.
or the Revachol
It's
Citizens Militia,
working.
is the police force you and him are part of. A self-organized peace corps of the occupied city of Revachol. The RCM operates within a legal twilight.
Back off, bitch. You don't want none of me.
Rarely questioned.
Yeah, sometimes they
Super
work,
useful
sometimes they
to
don't.
know this.
Just to be clear, we are police officers. It's our job to find the killer. That's the case. Uncover and arrest the killer. Good.
Let's see. Investigate the commercial area. Where do we see the day? Monday. Okay, it's Monday. There's a malignant entity. Pleasance said she lives inside the chimney. Find a way in. I think I remember last time I was talking to the intercom here. Well, I was here also.
Only the red cable is plugged into the breaker box, while the black one lies neglected on the floor. Somewhere, a machine hums along with the current, happy and contented. This orange machine is buzzing like an old submarine. It has a hand-cranked ice cream churner on top and an electric freezer that appears to be frozen shut. You slip your fingers under the frozen lid, but the ice is too cold for you to get it. If you want to try again, then you need to have the pry bar in your hand, detective.
Okay, let's have the pry bar.
Equip the pry bar by going to the Tools tab in your inventory. From there, you can equip it to a held slot.
Let me open it. Okay.
This orange machine is buzzing like an old submarine. It has turning the... It's all gone now. You'll never become a poet. What better to assuage the creeping sense of failure than some frozen fat and sugar?
Oh, fuck's sake. Pry bar not strong enough to open the fucking fridge.
The bear's eyes are still glowing red, watching over all the ice cream wrappers hidden inside.
Good question. It looks like an ice cream fridge. I know. What is even...
The fridge buzzes with energy. The electricity bill on this... A thick layer of coal dust covers the furnace, coloring it pitch black.
You're right. The rooms do look like they're connected. But malignant entities don't exist. At least not the supernatural kind.
Always has to be the skeptic, this man. A hollow ring echoes through the furnace.
Oh.
Your toe hurts.
Fuck. Smear your hands with coal.
A lush
Okay.
layer of coal now covers your skin, sinking into the wrinkles. Your hands look ancient.
Looks like it. Looks like an old central... No one has used it in ages.
Hmm. I remember like upstairs there was a computer connected to like some game company. I think we need a flashlight.
Your flashlight slides over an old green chalk. Some of the writing has faded with age. This is a monthly calendar from the year 50. Cryptic word mini-me stands for a mini meeting. Your eyes glide over.
Okay. What do you think is going on? What got you? Yes?
Look at you. It's because you're a failure. They sent you to Slight, Precinct 57. Just think about it for a second. You're a raging alcoholic who...
I've considered it. It would be immensely ugly of them, not to mention unprofessional. But I also think it's somewhat unlikely. I checked the records. This jurisdiction dispute, who polices Martinez, reaches back to the 30s. It's as old as my station. And all this time we can't decide who gets Martinez? I think, yes, both stations would prefer a win. Safe? No. But you're old. You've made it this far. Something has brought you through. We've only just... So no, I don't think they sent you as a joke. And even if they did, they are in for a surprise. Me? I don't see how my life is pertinent to the investigation. That's a fair point. All right, for the good of the investigation, what do you want to know? That's because I'm half Seolite, or quarter. My father's father was from Seoul, so was my grandmother, but from my mother's side. It's not an interesting topic. I don't speak a word of Seolite, and I've never met either one of my grandparents. There is no... That's correct.
You feel a slight urge to put the lieutenant down for this, but you can't quite muster enough testosterone.
Are they? They are mostly just cumbersome.
You could use a good, normal peer yourself.
Tell me a secret about yourself. That's weird.
No.
Yeah, I expected as much.
The lieutenant nods.
Good.
Is this Emma's atelier? Have we been this far? Oh, there's nothing here. Have we been to the gym?
The barbell waits patiently on the floor, like a dog for its master.
You're right. The weight may fall off. Better not touch it then. No one does until they get smashed under the barbell.
There is a lot to investigate just besides the main crime thing. Now I have to investigate the drug lady, the death, the ghosts that this woman is looking for.
You're alive and well. Don't keep me waiting now. What's in there? In that dark sarcophagus? Yes, yes. How was it?
Tell her how ghastly it was. You know it's what she wants to hear.
Honestly, a dump, nothing to see there, just heaps of garbage.
I knew it. Oh, such horrors that have been thrust upon us. But what else did you find? Did anything survive? No, of course not. Have you located the entity?
You don't have anything of substance to tell her until you found that entity of hers.
Okay, but please, only a few questions. You wouldn't want to disturb the spirits. It's not good to talk about the curse, not in detail. The negativism, it's dangerous. Talking about the...
Wow. Void raves. You have new words.
Yes, I've contacted numerous parapsychologists, and even a pair of Simonese mediators. They provided me with the wards. The wards help to keep the doom at bay and protect us against the darkness that lies further in the building. Yes, the Simonese are very crafty, and their wards are extremely... Oh, this! No, it's a special Himian amulet, blessed by desert pygmy shaman. There are numerous spells cast throughout...
Desert pygmy shamans. Doesn't seem like the spell is working. There are no customers around except you.
Sir, I am well educated in the commercial and esoteric arts. I know what to do and what to avoid. Discount my wares? I can see, sir, that you don't value. Besides, this would only tempt the phantoms of doom.
The woman before you scans the store, her shoulders rigid and tense. Every now and then, she nudges her glasses.
Goodness, you were already doing good, browsing the shelves. Why'd you stop? Don't you feel compelled? Go, go.
She smiles and nods.
Book peddler.
Aces high. For the rest of the world, the Aces High is just a cool Revachol thing, politically neutral. In Revachol, it still holds revolutionary connotations. Also, have you looked at Lieutenant Kitsuragi's clothes? He wears a bomber jacket, just like the ones worn by aerostatic brigades, and those cargo pants could store tools for hotfixing your aerostatic. Maybe you should ask him about this.
Can we start another one? Conceptualizing? No. Does the battery ever run out? No, I don't think so. Can we try this fridge again?
This orange machine is turning the... It's all gone now. What better? This orange machine is but...
I think there was something with the intercom thing.
Old call box with a matrix of push buttons. East Delta Commerce Center. This must be the name of the doomed commercial area. No, hold on. The last thing you need in your life is more hysteric emotions. Forget it. Find something else to do. An old call box. East Delta Commerce Center. This must be the name of the doomed commercial area.
What? Didn't I save it? I saved it. Why didn't it save? I swear I changed it, but next time, next stream, I guess. Hey Anna, I'm 30. Did you win? No, my character in the game doesn't know who he is.
Silence. No one's home at Fortress Accident. You ring the doorbell. You hear the same waiting room music, but an old East Delta Commerce Center. This must be the name of the doomed commercial area.
We need volition. Where's volition?
old call box. East Delta Commerce Center. This must... No. Hold
What
on.
the
The
fuck?
last thing you need in your life is more hysteric emotions. Forget it. Find something else to do.
I can't level up Volition anymore. I actually, like, I recorded the thing, Anna, I added it, I clicked save, but I didn't save it for some fucking reason.
An old call box. East Delta Commerce Center. This must be the name of the doomed commercial. Silence.
Maybe it's the empty
Old
card.
East Delta Commerce.
Fuck.
An old East Delta Commerce. This button looks new.
Huh. This button looks new. It's probably not connected yet.
What time? It's not dark yet to go and talk to that guy. So if we fix the thing, we will get a new area. And time moves fucking so slow. Find a way in. Maybe it's around. Maybe we go around the thing and we'll find it. The way in. Right? Oh, maybe that's like from the other side. Yeah, let's go that way.
Just an ordinary wall.
I think we've been here. I don't think there is anything special. This is the where the weasel or somebody lives.
A row of mugs sits on the shelf. Each one. A row of mugs, a little ring. Though cheerful, the images on the ceramic. There's something disdainful in the way the curves and lines of it looks like the artist is celebrating diversity. But underneath, he's just making fun of these people. You ain't gonna change someone's mind by calling them a bar. The lieutenant picks up one of the mugs, then puts it.
I'm beginning to feel better about breaking into this man's apartment.
Yes, your broken mug friend would feel very much at home here. The same humor.
There's the missing tin soldier. Whoever lives here might have used the Whirling's container to dump his trash, and now they've drawn the ire of the Union. The plot thickens, as they say.
An interesting little clue. Let's see where this goes. Clues have a way of magically connecting to other... Perhaps you should break into apartments more often.
Who knows? I'm not expecting too much from this clothes in the trash lead either way. It might turn out to be some random local matter.
I'm starting to like him
Nice
more.
coincidence.
He's becoming more human.
You could ask Everard who this person is once you're done here.
They have nothing. Besides the t-shirt. Can I climb or something? No. Ah, that's from like the factory and shit. Where's this fucking chimney? Now I actually got the thing. Maybe we can break into that one apartment we couldn't get into last time.
This door has been closed with a padlock. A chalk-drawn number on the board says number 11.
Maybe we can break in.
This door has been closed with a padlock. A chalk-drawn
chain
number on the board
cutters.
says number 11.
-10. Tool not in hand. Do I have the chain cutters?
This door has been closed with a padlock. What are you doing?
What?
You're trying to cut the body of the lock with the chain cutters, and it's really not.
I believe it's the shackle you mean to cut, Detective. Perhaps you should give it another go.
What are you doing? You're trying to...
I believe it's the shackle you mean to cut, Detective. Perhaps you should give it another go.
It's a solid lump of metal, but the shackle is deeply corroded.
You seem committed to it, so go on.
It's locked. Fuck's sake.
That isn't just a five-pointed star. It's an inverted white pentagram cradled in a wreath.
I'll keep my armistice handy, Detective.
He doesn't actually reach for his gun. The Star and Antlers was developed in the 6th decade of the last century and quickly adopted by Mezov and the Communards. Even today, half a century after, the Star and Antlers retains the ability to evoke hope, disappointment, and fear in equal measure. Nothing at all yet, right now.
What does a robot do after a one-night stand? He nuts and bolts.
A shift in temperature, the air chills around you. Dust settles on the stony floor. A former architect stands before a slice of window, a room plan in her hand. A cold wave has made the air in the building
nuts and bolts.
stand still and frozen, with temperatures falling down to -20 degrees Celsius. It's reached from faint pencil, it's clean and empty, with new tapestry embellishing. She had an eye for beauty.
You think you're back? Where were you? So did you win? Yes, you definitely did. Let's save this. I wanted to check out this game. I got it for like 20 cents a week ago. What is it called? Castle of No Escape. I haven't installed it. Good thing it's 112 megabytes. That's it. In Zoe. What is that? Console game. I think I remember my daughter mentioning she wants to play this game many years ago. I remember that, like, it has a very advanced character creation. Your cousin's name is Zoe. The Sims are funny. I played The Sims 1 or 2 when I was a child, that's it. I even has spawned in the Castle of No Escape, and its death is bound to the artifact. That was broken into 5 pieces. The time has come to bring back the peace to this land, yet the darkness doesn't sleep. Nice music. Ah, lizards. And Primaru people. Set coin, really. How do you even play this game? Choose your characters. These are the Primaru people, I told you. You see that? Okay, let's just be a human, okay? How do I play this? Do I attack? Do I have a button to attack? Control attacks. Wow, it's horrible to play with that. With the keyboard. I don't know if that's a spear or my penis. How do I pick things? Pause. Why did you even start the game in the first place? Where's the controls? How do I pick this up? It looks like something I can pick. 455. You gaze into the orb. The game is playing hard to get. How do I open the chest? Like, really? Developer? How do I fucking... not shift, it's not control, it's not alt, it's not space, it's not enter. Maybe Q, E, R, F. I tried all the buttons. Ah! B, C. It's the C button. Now I can't attack. They die. Press A to restart. I don't know what those numbers mean. Okay, I guess. Can we destroy these? Yeah, we can. They kind of bounce in between them. Fucking mage. Oh. Like the map is over here. Sorry. Fucking bubbles. What first chat banned from? How are you? Hello, Daftigate. What the fuck happened to you? You're not banned here. I don't know what you're talking about. Nobody ever banned you here. I'm okay. Hope you're okay. Oh, is this a boss? Said no personal question? Who said that? You said that? Oh, dude! Who are you? It's one of them Primaru people. I have lost. This is one of them games you play only with the controller. Music is Interesting. Mike, do we want to raid somebody? Let's stop the fucking game. Music is getting annoying. I have a lot of things to do tomorrow, so I started the stream a little bit early and I finished it early. Yeah, we'll be back tomorrow and after tomorrow. After tomorrow, I'll probably be streaming with Albert. We're doing the thing. Tomorrow, we will see what we're gonna do. You like the annoying? I liked it also. Let's say John likes games. Okay, let me copy that. Thank you, everybody. If you enjoyed the stream, hit the follow button. I very much appreciate it. We will be back tomorrow. Nighty night. As always. Keep your buttholes tight. See ya.
Next up, like in the same hat category as a fedora.